He was a dreamer, a solitary soul, adrift in the luminous twilight of St. Petersburg's white nights. Lost in the labyrinth of his own mind, he wandered the empty streets, a ghost in a city that never slept. His world was one of quiet observation and feverish imagination, a lonely kingdom built within the confines of his own heart. He walked through the pale, ethereal glow, a man so accustomed to solitude that the company of others felt like a distant, half-forgotten memory. One evening, by the shimmering waters of a quiet canal, he found her, a young woman named Nastenka, her shoulders trembling as she wept into the twilight. She confided in him, a stranger, telling him of a promise made a year ago. She was waiting for a lover, who swore he would return to this very spot. For 4 enchanting nights, they became companions, walking the ghostly streets and sharing the innermost secrets of their souls. He spoke of his dreams, and she of her hopes. With every shared word, with every step they took together, he felt himself falling deeper and deeper in love with this fleeting, beautiful girl. On their 4th and final night, under a sky that refused to darken, he could no longer contain the feelings that had consumed him. He confessed his love, pouring out his heart in a torrent of desperate, hopeful words. For a moment, she seemed to listen, to understand, but just as he finished, a figure emerged from the shadows. It was him, the lover she had been waiting for all along. Nastenka hesitated, her gaze shifting between the two men. One represented a fleeting but profound connection, the other a long-held promise. In an instant that stretched into an eternity, she made her choice. She turned away from the dreamer, leaving him standing alone by the canal, and ran into the arms of the man she had truly been waiting for. The dreamer was left alone once more, the brief spell of their shared world shattered. He was heartbroken, a familiar ache returning to his chest, heavier than ever before. Yet, as he watched her disappear into the perpetual twilight, a strange sense of gratitude washed over him. She had given him a moment of bliss, a brief but brilliant flash of connection that had illuminated his lonely existence. He would return to his solitary life, but he would forever treasure the memory of those 4 nights, a bittersweet dream that was more real than anything he had ever known.